One of the things that I used early and still in my addiction recovery is breathwork or controlled breathing exercises, whatever you want to call them. It's a type of meditation that allows you to sit, relax, but you're not sitting still. It helped me tremendously in the early stages of my recovery because it gave me something to do to get my mind off of the guilt, the shame, the regret, all of the things that plagued my mind, and it felt good. It felt great. It gave me a type of high that I was still looking for. I'm not so much looking for that high anymore, but it happens. Tons of different kinds. My favorite is Wim Hof. There's holotropic breath work. There's pranayama. There's so many types. There's box breathing. There's the list goes on. All you really need to do is sit and breathe. For me, the benefit of controlled breathing or breath work is I count. I have to count. I have to do something. So I'm not only am I kind of sitting and meditating, but it gives my mind something to think of, as opposed to wandering and me trying to grab my thoughts and bring them back in, or just be aware of them as they pass by like clouds or any of the other things that they teach you in meditation. I'm thinking while I'm relaxed. It helps tremendously. There's tons of different kinds. I teach it at the detoxes. I use it myself almost every day. Early in recovery, I did it 5 or 6 times a day. I would go on my lunch break. I'd still be in a hard hat, covered in mud, and I'd be on a bench breathing. You can use music. You can breathe to the music. You can make it your own. And that's what I found. For me, it worked the best when I made it my own. So I learned the format of these breathing exercises. I know that Wim Hof, you breathe rapidly, big breaths, 30 to 40 times. You exhale and you hold it. And then you inhale, hold that for 15 seconds. So that's a template. And you can use that as intense or as calm as you want. It doesn't have to be 30 breaths. It doesn't have to be a 15-second hold. This simply a template. So I know that the template for breath of fire is rapid exhales through your nose. Then you exhale big, inhale. Joe Dispenza teaches a type of breath work that I liked a lot, that I would just take his template and put it to music. So then now I'm adding my own personality to all of these different types of breath work, my own music, to these types of breathing exercises. And it made me want to do them. You can go to a yoga studio, or you can go to these different places and you can sit with them, some of them, and they'll teach you breathing exercises. I didn't enjoy it as much until I made it my own. So I had my own music. Maybe it's instrumental. I breathe to my own pace. When I made it my own, it became fun. And then it made me want to go do it. That's a key to the things in your recovery. You're not going to want to do all of them. But when you begin to modify them slightly to make them your own, you'll want to go do them. It'll help a lot.